Are we recording? How swell! So this is attempt number 2. See how I censored myself there? That was clever, wasn't it? Because the first time the audio didn't record. And I love that for us. So hi, welcome to my channel update. This is really strange because I've never done one of these before, so you'll have to excuse if I really fucking weird. Because I am that actually, you know what? Don't try and hide it, just own it. Just own your weird. Usually, you know, when I'm in front of the camera, I'm incredibly scripted because I'm just a big bag of nonsense. Absolute biggest bag of nonsense you're ever gonna meet. So unscripted video is not my forte. As the first attempt of this video is testament of, which is now deleted because there was no audio on it. So first and foremost, this is an equipment test as well because I've got a new microphone, I've got a new light. I'm just like I don't even tell because this whole like room is like very samey, but I'm actually on the opposite side of the room to where I usually record, just for trying out different sources of light, to be fair. I'm gonna move this, see if it does anything. Ooh, wow, she's well lit. Your girl's well lit. Oh no, I just turned into like a fucking disco. I didn't mean to do that. So apologies if I don't know how the audio is going to come out on this. All I know is that it's going to work this time because I tested it prior to starting recording this video again. And we're good. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to be like rustly because it's obviously on my clothes, or my hair is going to get in the way if it's swishing about. I'm going to try and make it as okay as possible. And I'll edit out any bits that are shit. So I'm going to preface the start of this video with kind of just what's been going on with me in my life. So yeah, I've just got married, which is no secret. I'm like, hold it. She's a wife. I know this is out of focus, but I really can't be bothered leaning forward to make it focus. Do the thing with the camera. I can't be bothered. So that was a big thing that happened to me. And this is like my year. This is my time to shine. I forgot what I was saying. I saw the word kickback on the TV and I started thinking about Chainsaw Man. Got married. What else is happening? Oh, I'm going back to university. Yes, in August. Just that little thing, going to university. I already have an undergraduate degree. I graduated over 10 years ago. That gives me the fear. I needed a fidget. This is what I figured out the last time I recorded this when the audio didn't work, was that I need to fidget with something in my hands, otherwise I can't make a clear sentence and everything is just a blah, 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 blah. So we don't want that for us. We don't want that for anybody. Nobody needs to have access to chaos, Nicola. So when I go back to university, I'll be going back in a postgraduate capacity just for 1 year. And at the end, I'm going to be out into the world, working in an actual career, be out of hospitality. I've been stuck there for so long because I have 2 kids. It kind of makes working around them, especially when they have additional needs, it's very difficult to find things that will cater for it. And hospitality is just a very flexible place to be. I kind of got stuck there. But now that the youngest is starting primary school in August, he'll be off, I'll have more time, and I can finally do what I want with my life, which is to go into a new career. But this is the main reason why I'm making this channel update, is because that career that I'm going to be going into is lots of people. I'll be working with lots of people on the daily. There's something stuck in my teeth, and your girl don't know what it is. And I think it's quite important for me, for going into this kind of career, that my online personality, which is the same as my in real life one, by the way, my online life is just, that's where it is. It's nowhere else, it's there. And it's not connected back to me as like a private person. And it is very connected back to me because my name is in my channel title. My name is in my channel name. My title of YouTuber. And it's such an outdated concept, I think, to have my very unusual surname right there in my channel name. So easily traced back to me as a person. It's like when I first came up with this channel, this was like, oh my God, it's like nearly 10 years ago. Now I think about it, that's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. Because I made a video, made the Buster Groove review, disappeared for another half decade, and then came back to Destroy All Humans, and then we've carried on from there. So when I made the channel all that time ago, I didn't really click to think about like online privacy and things like that. When I was coming up with a name, I was thinking about my biggest influence, not influence, what's the word? Inspiration, my inspo guy. I've always been a Kid Icarus girly. I love Kid Icarus. Caddy, love him. He's just like the sweetest bean that ever existed. And when I wanted to start a channel because I was like, oh my God, I love what he does. That looks like so much fun. I want to do what he does. I was like, well, how did Kid Icarus name his channel? He used his name, you know, Jim Caddick. And I was like, well, that's such a good idea, because someone came up with this fucking Heli Proctor thing in high school. It wasn't like a nickname, just someone came up with this play on words, and it was just the funniest shit. And I was like, yeah, that's a great name for a channel. And now, like, looking back, I'm just like, that's not really appropriate anymore for the lifestyle that I have, or anyone's lifestyle, really, to be honest with you. I mean, it's out there already, it's gone, you know, it's too late, it's gone, but I can kind of put measures in place now to kind of stop it from coming back even further. So we're going for a name change. This is your first warning. I'll put loads of things up everywhere, all the community posts on YouTube, Twitter, X, we're not Twitter anymore, we're X, before the name switches over. It's nothing too drastically different to what it is at the moment. Hello phone, a friend reposted on TikTok. I needed to know that, thank you. What was it up to? It's not so different. Yeah, the name's not going to be a huge departure from where we are at the moment. I don't even know if anyone's noticed, but whenever I've been active on Twitter/X, whenever Halloween time I have been active, because there has been big spells of me being very inactive, and is she dead? Is she dead? Who knows? Maybe she died. During these periods where I am alive and like, guys, I'm alive, here I am, I changed my name at Halloween time to Heli Spookter, because isn't that really funny? It's so funny. So we're changing the name of the channel to Heli Spookter. It's stupid, but I love it. I love it because it is stupid and so bad. You know, you gotta roll with it. You gotta take your time. And you know, I'm going with it because it's not entirely unfamiliar. I mean, it probably is, because no one, let's be honest, no one noticed that I changed my name on Twitter to Heli Spookter. It's vaguely familiar to what it was before. So yeah, we're just gonna go with it. I couldn't think of anything better, also, because I don't have much imagination. We're going to have a little rebrand on the channel as well because of it, because the original like branding kit that I bought, because I'm not clever enough to do it myself, is no longer available. So I just got a new one to stick the new name into. I quite like it, actually. It's still purple, it's still kind of spooky, kind of still hits the vibe of kind of kawaii spooky girl in her purple world. I'll stick my purple Crocs on and be all like really girly and spooky, and we love that. But it's still still fitting in with the channel aesthetic, the channel vibe, the channel in general. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. So yeah, that's kind of the main reason why I gathered everyone here in this room today, to have you all in one place to just talk about something like that. I'm sorry if my hair is swishy. Okay, so just gonna go off on a random tangent now. Not really random, it's very relevant. What's coming next on the channel? Well, I'm in the works for fucking scouse bitch. I'm currently working on another video. I am not allowed to be a human. I shouldn't be allowed out the house, to be honest. Your girl's a liability to society. So there is a review in the works. The script is written. It's about 10,000 words long. I think it might be one of the biggest scripts I've actually finished. I found it really to articulate deadly premonition, if I hadn't already mentioned it before. I think I've alluded to it a couple of times, but not actually said exactly straight out it's deadly premonition. Which is one of those really divisive games, so it's really hard to articulate why it's good when it's bad, but it's not bad, but it is bad, and you'll see what I mean when the review comes out. So it's quite a lengthy trip to try and get out how I feel about that game, which is many things, many good things, many bad things, but many, many good things. So it's going to be I'm really excited about that review. I'm really, really excited. I think it's the most critical and analytical I think I've been about a game before on this channel, so look forward to that one. But after Deadly Premonition, it has been kind of years of back-to-back horror games, and I never ever finished the Deadly Premonition. Girl, she's on a roll. She's not on a roll. She's the opposite. She's the opposite of that. What is that? I don't know. Destroy All Humans. Destroy All Humans. I never finished the Destroy All Humans franchise, so I would like to go back next after I finish Deadly Premonition to be able to finally finish the main 4 Destroy All Humans games and finish up with Path of the Furon on Xbox 360. If I can get, I'm in a mega brain rot at the moment, like then a mega brain rot for Yakuza. Like I don't even know why I'm gonna do this, but like even my phone background is a big old ass picture of Goro Majima. Like this man, oh, he's fucking delicious. I'm playing Kiwami 2 at the moment. I don't know if anyone's ever played the Yakuza games. Like in Zero, there's the cabaret like minigame with Goro Majima, and there's like the exact same minigame in Kiwami 2, but with Kiryu instead. And I'm stuck here again. And not as in stuck as in I can't get past, as in stuck as in I want to be here so bad, I don't want to do anything else but Cabaret Grand Prix. And the moment it got unlocked, I was like, well, that's the next 6 to 10 hours of gameplay. I am here now. There's always got to be a brain rot. There's always got to be some kind of brain rot. Like at the moment, like it's Yakuza. I just, morning, noon and night, it's all I think about is Yakuza games. Before that, we had Resident Evil. Oh my god, I played Resident Evil 8 for another like 4 times. Then I played 7, then 1 remake, 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 remake, all back to back. I played 2 remake like 3 or 4 times as well, I can't remember. Just like so sucked into Resident Evil. Before that was Baldur's Gate. The Astarian girly in me. Gale girly, I'm a Gale girly as well now. I have a big ass picture. I have a little picture of Astarian on my wall over there actually. And the Resident Evil 2 police keys over there as well, the police department, that's the word I'm looking for. Digimon was a brain rot. Digimon has been like a constant kind of in the background brain rot since I was 9. Where was I going with this? Okay, yeah, no, not Deadly Premonition, you said this. Destroy all fucking humans, destroy them all. So after that, obviously I like to keep up my tradition of an October Halloween review. Hopefully, I'm being very ambitious with this, with everything that's going on this year, to try and get out a review in October, as well as the Deadly Premonition and the Destroy All Humans one. I think we might be pushing it a bit, but I like tradition. I like putting imaginary deadlines in my head and making myself stress beyond anything that should be even, just stop it, you made that up. But I'll do it. But considering I start in university again in August, it might be a little bit tricky to get out. I'm not exactly a quick uploader in the first place, but you know, obviously the university is going to take priority over the little YouTube hobby that I've got going on. But I'm struggling to kind of pick which game I do want to look at for the Halloween. I'm thinking early 2000s, kind of vibing with a 360-ish, vaguely feeling game. I think maybe either Fear or Condemned, or maybe even Manhunt I was suggested as well. Something like that, I think, because like those kind of videos that I've done, I've always generally done a lot better on this channel, like the Jericho video and like the weird little video stuff, like games that people kind of heard of but haven't really played. The Wii U one, Zombie U, that was a really popular video on this channel as well. So something in that vein, something in that area, I think that's what I'm going to do next. That'll be fun. If I appear vaguely distracted as well, it's because the football is on the television. It's Liverpool Crystal Palace, and as an Evertonian, I am relishing in the fact that Liverpool are losing. Love that for them. But I'm gonna go and not record anymore because I've already done this once and I've sent myself into absolute pure realms of insanity with when it didn't work, and I just wanted to rip the camera and the microphone out and throw them out a window. When it was my fault, but No, it's the camera's fault. No, it's the microphone's fault. It's not your fault. What are you talking about? So I'm gonna go and get something to eat. Continue to watch Liverpool losing. Let's hope they continue to not get any points from this game. That's another brain rot. Everton, the sporting ones. Formula One, Yuki Tsunoda is another brain rot. And Nathan Aspinall for the dots. Anything with a fandom, I'm like, oh, I'm here. Anyway, I am gonna go this time. Actually, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go play Yakuza Kiwami 2 after I watch Liverpool lose. Cabaret Grand Prix, that song in the Cabaret Grand Prix. What do you like best? Do you like, how do you like, I can't think anymore. Yeah, I thought the Astarian brain rot was bad. Nah, the Goro Majima brain rot is like fierce. That's a way to end the video, isn't it? Okay, bye!